Hello everyone, this is Randy here again. Another episode of Farming Simulator 15. And we are here on the MIG map, made in Germany. And we're hopefully going to do some harvesting this episode. That is if we can find some ripe crops to harvest. And assuming my computer doesn't crash again. Yeah, about 5 minutes into the recording here, my computer just went blacked out. The backup power supply on it apparently went dead. I don't know why, but apparently went dead. Seems like it's been doing that lately. About once a week, it'll just go black, kill the computer, take everything with it. I think that's usually a sign that the batteries in it are dead. But yes, I'm not sure what intelligently smart engineer decided to be a good idea that your power supply goes dead when the batteries are dead. But yes, some overly intelligent individual who I would say needs to find a nice warm resting place somewhere down below. Really annoying. Anyway, also got problems with this map as well. The reason we are going way over to field 75 here, and we're going to buy it so we can harvest it. Like I said in the last episode, we're going to do some harvesting, and that is what we're going to do. Let's see. There's the Bicon over there. Yes, this will be the first Farming Sim episode on my new graphics card, GTX 980 Hydro Copper Edition. Looking promising so far, I'll have to say. At least I'm hoping it'll be anyway. Okay, let's get the combine fired up here. Our John Deere 9870 with, oh, what is this header? Doesn't even say. Just says it's a John Deere. It's probably like a 645 or something like that. That would be my guess as to what it is. Could be a 642 possibly. I think based on the width, I think it'd be a 645. Technically, this actually is the in-game header, the case / New Holland header, just with some John Deere paint on it, basically. At least they did a halfway decent job of putting John Deere on it. They didn't go cheap from the looks of it. Yeah, the one thing it doesn't quite match the combine, though. You know, nice shiny header with kind of a duller colored combine doesn't quite fit, but oh well. So yes, as for the map, the reason we're harvesting this field, I cannot get the crops on the other fields to grow. At least on the ones we own, anyway. I don't believe we own any other fields that are ripe, so... yes, I advanced time, probably 6 or 7 days there. Didn't see anything happen, so... kind of going to be a problem there. So yes, this might just be the last episode on this map, if I can't sort out why the crops aren't growing. And wow, we can harvest quite fast with this one, 10 miles an hour. I'm not exactly going to complain. So yeah, if I can't quite figure out, I think our header's slipping here, yeah. Wonder if we have drive control. Yeah, we got 4-wheel drive and we got diff locks, but they get us nowhere. Ah, there we go. Just gotta back up a little bit and try it again. So yeah, it's like anyway, like I was saying about the map here, if we can't sort out what's going on, I've got a couple ideas as to what's going on. Possibly one thing we might be able to do is just cultivate a field under and plant it again, and then it might work. That's very well possible. I've seen that before. Sometimes the crops that the map comes with don't always grow properly. So cultivate them on or plant new, and then it's usually fine. Now, I would have suspected this map would have worked fine, because as I recall, it worked fine in 2013, so that's one reason I really don't think I really did any testing at all on this map. I just, oh, MIG map, we'll play on that one, sure. Figured it would be good, but maybe not. The other possibility, too, is a mod conflict, but that's obviously going to be a lot harder to figure out what the mod conflict would be. Not saying impossible, but just really hard to figure out if you got a conflicting mod or not. Of course, I'll maybe take a look at the logs too, seeing if there's an error in there. I don't recall seeing any, but I'll have to take a look again. And yes, I didn't manage to get a farming sim video there yesterday. Installed my new graphics card, went to boot the computer up, and it didn't boot, which is very lovely. After a lot of troubleshooting, I found out a whole lot of nothing. After several attempts of booting, the computer finally booted. Don't know why, but yeah. Pretty much, went down the checklist, unplugged all unnecessary devices, left my, mouse and keyboard plugged in, still won't boot. But inside the computer itself, unplugged all unnecessary devices, CD-ROM drives, extra hard drives, media card reader, sound card, all that good stuff, left the graphics card in, still would not boot. So unplugged the graphics card, tried booting the computer, still won't boot. Plugged the graphics card back in, booted right up. So proceeded to put components back in one by one. Computer kept booting. So I put the USB cables back in, printer, scanner, and I don't recall what else I have on USB, but then the computer failed to boot again. So pulled USB cables back out, it failed to boot. So I went back through the entire process again, pulling everything out, pulled the graphics card out, computer booted. The only trouble is, well, the graphics card not in there, I can't actually, there's actually no screen, so yes, the computer appeared to be booting, so yes, anyway, after doing that for about 3 hours, it finally booted with everything still plugged in. I do not know what was causing the issue, but something's causing the issue. And still causing the issue yet, too. I've got some weird boot screen that comes up every time now. I don't think it's from the graphics card. I'm pretty sure it's the BIOS screwing up somewhere. So yes, that's why there was no Farming Sim video there yesterday. Spent most of that time trying to figure out why my computer wouldn't boot after putting the new graphics card in. Kind of disgusting. It took me about 15 minutes, nah, 25 minutes, I think, to put the graphics card in there with that video. Well, it'd be stuck by some component that was not happy about something. I don't know what, but was rather annoying, to say the least. But oh well, at least it's working now. So graphics card seems to be performing quite well. Haven't had any complaints yet. Not a whole lot faster than my old one, I'll have to say. At least it doesn't seem like it. So I was expecting it to be considerably faster, but yeah, like I said, doesn't really seem like it. So the old card was a GTX 590 Classified Edition, so I will have to say that was one good card. Took quite a bit to bog that card down. Anyway, comments on last episode was me putting the graphics card in. We'll read those comments as well, I guess. Did get Dick Sean was saying, please start a multiplayer farm on Coldborough Farm 2015 from LS 2015. It's amazing. That would be so much fun on a multiplayer. And by the way, you're the best. Thank you for that. I'll have to look into that. We might be able to do that. Yes, Westbridge Hills is getting quite advanced, so we'll probably looking at another map here fairly soon for the multiplayer server. just keep that in mind. If we do a multiplayer map such as Coldborough, you guys will have to have that map as well. So might do a Bjornholm server first. I know several of you guys requested a Bjornholm multiplayer server, so we might do that. I'll have to see once. But yes, if you guys got any suggestions on what you would like to see on the multiplayer server, let me know. You know, what map you'd like to see. Probably won't do a whole lot with mods, at least not yet anyway. You know, the whole issue with mods is if I put mods on it, then you guys have to have the exact mod I do. So that's kind of sort of a problem. It's too bad Giants hasn't really figured out a way to sort that problem out yet. And yes, this Combine does have a massive storage tank. Well, not even half full yet. This field probably isn't fertilized either, I doubt. Doesn't look it. And then there's weeds in it, so that's probably taking our yield down as well. That is one mod, if I wonder if it's causing the conflict, is the weed mod. I think that does, at least as far as I know, I think that messes with the growth of crops, so. But there actually are a couple other mods that come with this map that do growth control stuff as well, so could be any one of those, not sure. Like I said, I'll have to look into it. If I can't get the crops to grow, we'll be doing another map, in which case, if you guys want to put suggestions in, you're welcome to. I know I've had several suggestions already, but can't hurt to, you know, get some more. I know several of you guys now have suggested the Nebraska map. Actually, I haven't had time to look at that map yet. Well, I have seen the the pictures and the mod listing of it, but I actually haven't got a chance to actually test the map itself out. Yes, that map does look like a fairly nice looking map. Nash was saying on the hydro copper install on my graphics card, nice upgrade, Randy, and I knew that you would have to show your face. I don't know why you guys are so interested in seeing that, but okay. Ian Robinson commented saying, oh man, I would be so scared handling water around my system. Don't know how I managed to stay that calm. It's an awesome upgrade. Enjoy it. Yes, I'm enjoying it so far. I do need to get some more cables for it, though, so I can actually hook up the rest of my monitors. I think I showed you guys that it's got one HDMI, one DVI port, and then 3 display ports, which are, to me, completely useless because I don't have any monitors with display ports on them. So I've got to get some adapters so I can go from display port to DVI, as that's what all my monitors currently support. My main monitor does support HDMI, so I do actually have that plugged into HDMI at the moment. The only problem with the HDMI is I can't actually do 3D out the HDMI to my monitor, so I'm going to have to put that to the DVI so I can actually do 3D monitor support. The one game I do rather enjoy playing on 3D is actually Euro Truck Simulator. That is a lot of fun, or at least I find it to be, you know, 3D. Grab the 3D glasses, whip out the steering wheel, and yeah, spend a Sunday afternoon or something trucking across Europe. Waiting for, you know, American Truck Simulator to come out. I think that'll be quite fun. Hopefully they'll support 3D there as well. Again, whip out the old steering wheel, whip out some 3D glasses, and truck across America. Sounds like fun, to me anyway. Crafter's Mind, what can I hear? Popcorn pop. Why can I hear popcorn popping in the background? I have no idea. There was no popcorn popping in the background. Could be register banging. That could be what it was. We've got a hot water boiler for heat, so we actually got radiators. Don't have forced air. Yeah, sometimes the pipes kind of pop and bang. That could be, I'm not sure, I don't recall if that's what it was or not, but that could be what it was. The Danish sausage. I gotta love that that name. That's pretty good. Danish sausage saying, "Good advice. Clean your PC." Yes, I definitely do recommend cleaning your PC. I would. I only clean mine about once a year, but for those of you that don't have liquid cooling, probably I would advise cleaning it about every 3 months. That's usually my advice. Yes, ever since I've gone to liquid cooling, I haven't had too much issue with a dirty computer. The radiators tend to get really dirty. Yes, as far as dust actually inside the computer, it's usually pretty good. Harvester Man was saying, I knew I would see your face. There again, so interested in seeing my face. Okay. I'm surprised you guys actually don't know what it looks like. I'm actually rather surprised by that. Yeah, if I recall correctly, for those of you that have been with the, or subscribed, I should say, subscribed for a while, you probably should have seen what it looked like, because I actually did have it as my YouTube avatar picture thing there for a while. And I did change to kind of like a little farming sim avatar. I thought that looked a little better. I believe that's all the comments. I do have one other comment here from J.E. Tedgemeyer on my Minecraft FTV Infinite Tree Power video. He was asking how I do multiplayer there, and how I've got that kind of sort of set up. So yes, for those who wondered about that, I do run my own Minecraft server on my own, my second computer. I run an actual server on there for that. That's how my brother's able to join me. I actually have an actual server. That way I don't actually have to pay a hosting company for an actual server. I could theoretically run my farming sim server on there as well. The only trouble is it would be my internet connection. So that's why I do not actually run my farming sim server on my actual server. Minecraft's okay. Minecraft doesn't seem to be too bothered by, you know, internet issues, but yeah, farming sim internet issues, yeah, you might as well forget it. So that's why I do not run my farming sim server on my actual own server. My farming sim, the RDAllen farming server, is actually hosted at verygames.net, so that's where I have that hosted. I think VeryGames, I think they do Minecraft servers too as well, for those of you that are interested in it. I have no idea how good a service it is. I know another one, big one, I think is Creeper Host. They're kind of the big Minecraft server provider. And keep in mind too, you know, I'm running Minecraft Feed the Beast, so that takes quite a bit more server power to run than say a regular Minecraft vanilla server. But yeah, personally I find Minecraft vanilla to be rather boring at best. Yeah, it's kind of fun to build stuff, but that's about your limit in regular Minecraft. Whereas you add Minecraft Feed the Beast, that's, yeah, what you can do in it is just, yeah, I can't even really think of the words to describe it. There's just so much you can do, it's ridiculous. And yeah, hopefully in the future we'll continue doing some videos here and there. Hopefully, you know, got something interesting I'm building. I will do a video of it. Other than that, no, you will not. Guys will probably not see a actual series on it. And there's, you know, a lot of people doing Minecraft videos already, so I'll just probably end up showing you guys some of my more interesting builds, things I'm proud of, like my tree farm. Rather proud of that setup. I think it works quite well. I have since increased the number of Stirling generators to 48 of them on there, so generating quite a bit of power. And I've also actually, all the wasted saplings and apples that were getting voided, I've actually been dumping them into a culinary generator and a survivalist generator, so I'm actually not letting them go to waste either anymore. Yes, I've definitely increased my power output on my system a little bit. Still enough. We got grain showing out the top here. Don't think you can open that. Not that I'm seeing anyway. Oh boy, what do you think, folks? Are we? Well, okay. That's not right there. That's definitely not right. Anyway, I was about to say, what do you think, folks? Can we get the rest of this field in this combine or not? Not a whole lot left. Up to 95% there. And I do love the fact the drive control mod adds indoor sounds. Are one of my favorite features. Probably one of my most favorite features that the drive control mod actually adds is the indoor sound. I do rather like that feature. Get indoors, get a change in sound. It tends to be quieter. Sometimes it does change the tone as well. So it doesn't just get quieter. It sometimes actually changes the tone. Whereas out here, hopefully you guys can actually hear that. I'll be quiet a minute here. You guys can hopefully hear the engine sound. Oh, and we're full. And yeah, obviously you get inside and yes, get a nice volume change there. Okay, so we're going to have to grab a tractor or truck of some sorts. Probably not that one. Or that one. Oh, you're like lined up with it perfectly. Just got to get you hooked up. Yeah, that's the John Deere 8530. The only complaint is the front here, the steering wheel kind of floor area. This front bit's kind of dark, just doesn't seem quite right. Other than that, the rest of the tractor doesn't look terribly bad. I think I mentioned this before too. It doesn't seem like any of these tractors get dirty, at least from what I could tell anyway. It's kind of disappointing. So one nice thing that John Deere 7280 does get dirty. Seems like a lot of the mod authors are skimping on that and leaving that feature out. And yeah, in case you guys can't tell, probably one of my favorite features about this map is just driving around it. It's really really cool map just to drive around. A lot of detail. Not a particularly hilly map, but it does kind of have some nice rolling terrain on it. And yeah, I think this combine will probably actually about fill this trailer up here. Probably could have just brought the truck here. Let's see, can we get a view in that window there? Oh, we can't look in that one yet. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Oh, it's nice they don't actually have the texture moving up the window there. I don't know if you guys caught that. That little window there, the texture doesn't actually go up it. Oh, shoot, we're empty. I was hoping it would fill up this window. I could show you guys again. Looks a lot more realistic that way. Before, otherwise, you know, the texture would usually go up the window. Not entirely that realistic. Because, you know, the corn actually isn't piling up from the bottom. It's actually going into the top of it. So you shouldn't actually see your corn moving up the window. Anyway, just a little bit left here. That'll probably be about time to call it an episode when we finish harvesting this. And possibly, unfortunately, an end to the series as well, maybe. Not sure, we'll have to, you know, see what happens here. If I can get that fixed or not, hopefully. And yeah, if not the end of the world. I wasn't planning on doing a whole lot of episodes on this map anyway. Like I said before, I played it on 2013, so hasn't been all that exciting of a map to me. Yeah, I mean, a couple friends went out snowmobiling there yesterday. It was quite fun yesterday afternoon. Fortunately, the weather actually was quite warm out, so it made for some kind of sloppy riding. But yeah, we did have, or I should say did have, quite a bit of snow. Got up this morning, looked out the window, it's like, wow, what happened to all the snow? Yeah, we probably lost about a foot of it. Yeah, it's been quite warm since yesterday. And then we got some rain last night, so yes, kind of some weird weather going on again. It was, I think, about 45 there yesterday. Snow was melting like crazy. Well, that does it for that harvest. That field did not take long at all, did it? Thought this would probably be like a two-parter field here, but the combine definitely made short work of it. It makes a big difference too when your combine goes 10 miles an hour versus 6 miles an hour. My only complaint being this combine needs a road gear. Oh shoot, I was hoping to fill up the window there. Oh well. Oh, we'll just shut the combine off here, I guess. It does look like a nice, cool shot there. See all the grain in the bin there like that? Anyway, I think with that, folks, I think we'll probably call it an episode there. And yes, may just be the end of this. Whoop, fell down there. Maybe the end of this map as well. So, have to see you once. Anyway, folks, have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.